Alright, boys. Like, I'm trying this tonight. I have no idea if it's going to work. I think I've got it all set up right. I think I've got it all set up right. Hey, old Coops, Neil Harley's Barmy Army. How you doing, mate? Alright. It's live on both. That's a good start, Jace. Like, I've not planned, like, I can see this chat on my screen now. So right here, I've got, like, I can see chat from YouTube. So there's, like, Luis over on Twitch, Coops on Twitch. So the plan is that I don't want the restream thing, like, in both. To combine the chat into one chat, like on the actual Twitch chat, it would say restream and have like a bot link all the time. So I've decided to just do an overlay, so when people see, they can see both if you're sort of like looking on screen. So if I go to game screen now, look. If I go on to game screen, woo! So I've got the chat there, which I don't know is big enough or not. I don't know. But I thought we'd go with it tonight. I might have to do, so like, I've noticed a few people. So Clayt streams on both, doesn't combine chat. Hood Gaming combines chat, but when you combine the chat, so people can read other people's messages in their own chat from like the other brand, streaming platform. It means they've got to, they put like restream dot, so yeah, it don't look great, but I might have to do it. So I'm just experimenting for the first few weeks, see what I like. As long as there's somebody on one of the two platforms, we'll take it. Right. Malaga, 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 Malaga. Is that it? Oh shit, I think we're coming into January transfer window, boys. I thought I was further on than that, but obviously not. I haven't played it for a while because I've been doing the Man United stuff and yeah. I hope we're good though, everybody. On the beers tonight, Steve, I'm not sure. I have had a couple with my kebab. I've just got a Coke now to get the saltiness has made me thirsty. Oh yeah, I am up to date because we're playing Barida first, Copa del Rey. So if you're new to the save, let me just Kurt angle. If you're new to the save, this is my main save that I've been on YouTube from sort of like day one. We're with Malaga, we're in 5th season. We got promoted first season into the Division 2. Took us 2 seasons to get out of the 2nd tier. 4th season, I think we finished like 11th. And then this is the 5th season, 2nd season in La Liga. We must always play a 4-2-3-1. I can change the roles and how it's structured, but it must be a 4-2-3-1. And I always must play with a Trequartista because that was where Trequinho is from. Trequartista, and I've never played with one, and I never really play a 4-2-3-1. So I've combined it together, and it's looking exceptionally well. Well, the B team is looking exceptionally well. Alright, your Malaga inspired me to take a beat to do a treble. Nice. Did you save idea for a team in Europe? Not my suggestions. Bulgaria. That's very high on my list, Ben. Yes, Jess. I'll get it sorted in the week. I'm writing a list tonight of things that I need to sort for next week. This was all very much pushed together. Last night, so. But that'd be great, mate. How many saves I have? Well, I have the Man United save going on, Luis. And then obviously with the tactic videos and stuff. 21 on YouTube. How many have I got on Twitch? 3? I think I've got 24 altogether. It's going to take me a while to build myself back up on Twitch. 3. Woo! Shout out to the 3. But this is why it's good doing both, because obviously I get my YouTube crowd, I get the old Twitch crowd. Can you see the chat? Is the chat readable above my beautiful face? I have set up alerts and stuff for both. I'm just hoping that they work. Yeah, that'll do. Right, let's play some ball. Right, so we're 5th. Even though we're coming into January, boys, I don't like spending money in January. I don't like doing it. Unless something special pops up. So I can't imagine there being much. Trying to get a few players out of the door. Finances are exceptional. Made a profit of 50 million. I didn't realise that. Jesus. Made a profit of 50 mil last year. I'd like to get to Europe this year. The biggest part of the save. Yeah, it definitely is. It's just with like YouTube being my bag, it made sense to carry on this save on YouTube. So like when if I don't do a video in the week, I could do a stream. It kind of mixes in well. So that's, and then I thought, well, Twitch people will just join in whenever, can't they? And then people like you, Jace, that watch the vids, but then watch the streams on Twitch. Hey up, Jace. Jason Thomas. Good evening, pal. We are streaming on both tonight, Jason Thomas, but you're on the red. I can tell which one you're on as well. It tells me which one you're on. Right, so the B team is something that I've been really focusing on since we've started. The idea was to get them, so they were in the 5th tier, an unplayable league, but I've been really concentrating on bringing in some good youth, pushing youth players from the 18s forward quicker to try and get them promoted. They got promoted season 3 into the 4th tier, so they're in the playable game. They then smashed that league. They're now in the 3rd tier of Spanish football. And the top of that as well. So they might be in the 2nd tier next year, which would be mid. Who'd you... what? Just Donna, mate. Standard Donna. Standard Donna. Yeah, they're good. They're upstairs. Ralphie's smashing FIFA squad battles. FC24 squad battles. And Amy's babysitting a dog. And reading. So they're good. So they are good. I think I've got you as a moderator already, Jace. It says you're a moderator on my Twitch, you know. I think, bearing in mind I'm shit at stuff like this, I don't think I've done too bad. Thanks for the follow as well. Pint size geezer 97. Did the what's it pop up then? Did the I can't really see. Let me put that there. Did the oh, it is. I just can't hear it very well. That's why. Stuff is popping up. I just can't hear it very well. Did you hear it? Good. Mod. Right. I think we've got an easy start, you know. Just gonna sort this sound out for me, boys, because it's a bit loud for me. I'm gonna put the Twitch alerts up full pelt and just hope it doesn't burn our ears. Hey Liam, how are you doing, pal? I'm good. I think I'm alright. I'm trying this restream malarkey. I'm not streaming Twitch for like forever, so I think I'm alright though. How you doing, pal? I don't know, Jace. I don't know if it popped up or not. I did realise the blurb thing sort of like reset last night when I've gone into it, because I had all that set up last time with like the Alan Partridge, like what do you call them? Sound. What do you call them? Sound, like the soundboard kind of stuff. I'll show you my under-19s as well, before we crack on. I think we're expecting a poor year, though, from our 19s in terms of players coming through. Where are they? We've got to the final twice. So, like, the top team from each league goes forward into, like, the quarterfinals or something. And we've been beaten twice in the final. How's it looking, Limo? I know you're as techie as me. But I think I've done all right on about 3 hours work last night. I did go to bed really late, which killed me this morning for work. But I think it was nearly like 1 o'clock by the time I cracked on. Right, my main issue that I was going to get this summer, this winter, was this off, not these. These, by the way, these are my two centre-backs, hopefully, for years to come. He's dropped off a little. We need to get his technicals up a little bit. I think it's Jamie's the standout one, though. Yeah. Who's probably going to be in the first team next year. Or I might give him a season in the. I might give him a season in the B team, especially if we get promoted. So this is my goalie, who we got for an absolute schnipper. Oh mate, he is. He is like our current. Like bearing in mind. Our B team is top of the 3rd tier. Hey, Chris, how you doing, pal? You've chose YouTube, I see. I'm doing a video, Wilco. I'm doing a video. I promise, I'm recording it Monday. It's first, no, to lie. It's second on my list on Monday. I've got to drop Ralphie off at school. I've got to do no, I don't have to do any shopping because I've already done that. I've got to go for a run on the treader, and then I've got to record 2 videos. 3 videos if I can. That's the plan. But it's second on my list. How to get the regens in, and then how to get it working again in FM. Oh, we've got someone. Get rid of that one, Jace. I can't on my... I don't think I can delete chat, you know. No, I can't. Unfortunately, I can't. Oh, I can. Done it. I could just block people on the restream one. That's good. I was going to ask Sai Maggio for some tips, but he don't do it. He don't use restream as a... Oh, yeah, we did. We got him. We got him. We got him. It's been a while, hasn't it, Jace? Yeah, but we got him, look. We got him. If I miss any alerts as well, I do apologise. I am hoping that it's all working beautifully. But it was a bit slapdash last night. Right, Bereda, second round of the Copa del Rey. I do want to go quite far in it. But we have got Real Madrid, I think, in the week, at the weekend. The only problem is because our youth team players are doing so well, we get so many loan offers. We're a little bit light as well, so I need to do some strengthening, I think. We're a little bit light, especially we're going to release, no doubt, release some in the summer. So we've got a nice load of youth team players in there, and a nice load in the B team as well. There, look. It's come through. It's all good. Is it? Fucking get in. Sensation. Twitch sensation, Jace. I'm going to call you Wilco, Jace, because we've got the main two chatters are both called Jace. Highly confusing. Not so much to me, but probably to you lot and everyone else. Right, Marino's going, which I'm a little bit gutted about, but we've not been able to play him. His technicals are shit. But he was one of ours. It hurts a little bit when you let go one of your own. We're also playing this style as well, if everyone's new. Quite a slow, patient. If we go into the tactic, we've got much shorter passing, narrow, slightly lower tempo, overlap left, working to the box. We're a bit of Russell Martin going on, really. Pass, 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 pass. We did that okay for the first few years, and then we've struggled a little bit, I think, here. And we've tried to go a little bit more attacking. But I just wanted to get... a little bit of control back. I think the goalkeeper's going to start kicking off as well tonight, boys. He's going to start kicking off because I think he'll want to go. Is he going to be here saying he's unhappy? Yeah. Okay. Take that. I was adamant he was going to come in. I did, yeah. Me and the missus watched it, yeah. Cracker. Kevin De Bruyne. So I'm doing really well in my FPL this year. And I'm top of a head-to-head league. It's got like 40 people in it. We've spent 20 quid each. I think you get like manager of the month prizes. There's like about 300 quid to winner. And I'm top of it. And now the last 3 weeks, people have played like triple captains, wild cards to try and knock me off. And this guy's done a wild card. And to be fair, his wild card was shocking. Because in a few weeks, you're going to have Son, De Bruyne, Trent, Haaland, all coming back. And he had De Bruyne. And I thought that was a bad move because we knew he wasn't going to start tonight. And then he's come on and done that. But I had Cole Palmer, captain. And I have Anthony Gordon. So I just need... I've put Garnacho in. That's a little bit of a cheeky punt while I wait for Salah to return. What a ball, though. Just effortless. Mrs. is not keen on his hair, though. We don't know really what's going on with that. Right, we playing. So we got Alvarez in goal. We play with inverted wing back on one side. So we're like trying to build with a back three. Danny Sanchez, outstanding left winger. Sorry, left full back. Profita is a summer signing. Young, is he Ecuadorian or Colombian? Jean Gonzalez Zavalante. We've got winger Sula, who I think will end up leaving in the summer. He could end up going this January. If El Nasser's coming in with something stupid, we'll take it. Teo, Zidane's son. We've had him on loan since the first season, and he has turned into an absolute superstar, boys. Look at them technicals. He's our trequartista. We've got a young player on the left called Mazic, who's just coming into a little bit of form. And then up front, wonder kid, Kousier. He's now rated 44 mil. He struggled a little bit. He's only on 1 in 2, but his XG's only 5. Shit. We're not really creating much for him. But I'm playing him on the hope that he'll just get better because he's playing more games. I do Saka inverted winger and then Martinelli inside forward. If you're after that little bit of maybe realism. Martinelli's more of a direct threat towards that penalty box, isn't he? Martinelli, yes. Saka, either. I do love an inverted... My tactic that's got coming out on Monday is an absolute beaut. It's got 2 inverted wingers on support. I do like inverted wingers on support. Well, they've got Bobby Duncan, boys. Remember who went to Fiorentina? It was like a rated Liverpool, Man City youngster. They went to Fiorentina. And then kicked off. His agent kicked off, said he weren't looked after properly. And his career's not done well. Because he's now playing in about the 5th tier of Spanish football. It's just a regional Spanish semi-professional. We should absolutely batter these. Well, attack, the attack basically just they'll get further up the pitch. They'll go a little bit higher. They'll be a little bit higher up in build-up. Because I was playing 2 centre forwards in the tactic that I was using for the video on Monday, I didn't need to have 2 players getting really high as in wingers. I wanted them to come in to be the support. I tend to go attack more if I'm playing with a 1 striker. What's the difference? For me, the inverted winger will drive inside and come and play in the middle of the pitch. Whereas I always think the inside forward is just a little bit of a kind of a winger that picks up the ball in wide areas, and then I kind of regard it as a little bit more direct. And I think you can tell the difference between Saka and Martinelli with that. Saka likes to come inside and sort of like combine, whereas Martinelli strikes me as the sort of like player that likes to stay wide, get 1v1s and then just run at his fullback. And tend to be a little bit more of a goal threat as well, because they generally get a little bit higher. Damien, watch you all the time on YouTube, mate. Keep it up, thank you. Can you give me some advice, please? I'm using youth only in my Man United save. What good use do you... Oh, to be honest, mate, there's not that many. So I'm in season 2. Yeah, I'm just about to start season 3. And there's a few called Lacy, but that's the problem with Man United at the moment. They're not that good. My advice would be to make sure that you've got like everything maxed out in terms of your facilities. You've got everything maxed out in terms of the best possible coaches, best youth recruitment. Oh, they've scored. Everything maxed out you possibly can in terms of your staff, your facilities, your sort of like your infrastructure with your, what do they call it? Like network, scouting network and all that kind of stuff. And then you just pray to the FM gods, unless you're going to bring some players in. And then you need... and then you need... It works, obviously. And then you need to get in the... get in their match time. So with my youth team players now, my better ones have gone straight into like the B team, which for you would be the under 23s, because they're playing at a higher level. Not as high as what these are doing, because these are playing like professional football, but that would be my advice. Get them in and out of the under 18s, into the B team. Get rid of any players in there, Damien. Get rid of any players. Get rid of any... Is that really loud? Get rid of any players... Was that a bit like? Is that a bit loud? But them blurps. Get rid of any players that are not going to be good enough for your first team, because all they're doing is taking away a game, sort of like match time, basically, from youngsters. If you've got an average 21-year-old against a shit-hot 16-year-old, the chances are your BT manager will pick the 21-year-old because he's probably got a better current ability. So then you're under your top class under 60, your 16-year-old, he's not getting enough game time. I've done a video on it on the channel. I think it's got 3 pictures of Messi. Oh, you can't hear him? That might be a good thing. I'm not controlling. Right, let me. Don't they? That's a shame. They play to me. They might play now because I'm going to control it in my... They might play now. Ah, oh, Jace, is that me or is that you? Is that your YouTube?
I am Jose Mourinho.
I don't know if that worked. I'm enjoying them though, so thanks for that. It was maybe... There we go. I just had to control the sound versus my OBS. I bet it was loud, was it? Swig of beer. I got a beer. A swig. I ain't got any beer, Jace. Not yet. Not fancying it, you know. That kebab was, it was amazing, but it's left me a bit thirsty. Gee, sorry boys. Well, contemplating his highlights here. I must have been nerding. Coke. Take it steady, Jace. Yeah, I thought it might be. That's why I'm doing it on both just for you. JB0609, thanks for subscribing on the old YouTube, bud. Getting very close to 14,000 actually. How far off am I? I could do with scoring a goal, boys. Thank you. Does my thingy work? I think so. I'm 55 away from 14,000. A bit of luck. Good chest. Wallop. I think we're going to get... If we get European football this season, boys, I think we're going to get an absolute blockbuster of a transfer... Fucking hell, that made me jump. Shitting hell. Steady on, boys. Killing me there, who did that? Oh. We've got Real Madrid next as well, boys, so I want to make sure, get this game done. I might even do some subs at half-time, just take some ballers out of the firing line. Because we should absolutely smash these. Oh. That'll work. They're doing more of a 3-2-5 at the moment. It's more of a 3-2-5 is the actual Barca one, because De Jong's playing like a bit of a halfback at the moment. I watched a video on why they're defending so badly at the moment. It's quite good. Too many long balls, getting caught out. Player getting stretched. Teo's a baller. I'm going to have to get him on back of a Malaga shirt at some point. Which, if I ever take it to Spain, when we next go to Spain, I don't think people will really understand, but... Thanks for the follow, Mr. Goaded. Did it have a sound, boys? Did it have a sound? Oh, monitor and output. Did get it. I didn't hear it. I just saw it, but I think I know I've sorted it. I can hear it. We'll get there, won't we? I think with my Patreon money, I'm going to just invest in someone to make me some slides and alerts and all that, to be honest, because I spend hours fucking about and it always looks a bit average. So I've just gone for some Football Manager faces at the moment. How would it look? The back four. the back four would build up like I have. So 2 centre-halves, don't matter what. Inverted full-back. And then on the other side, a complete wing-back. Let's pause it. Right. So, what do you want? A 3-2-5. So that, maybe with a defensive midfielder there, maybe not a half-back. You don't want a half-back. That'd be something else, because a half-back drops in. So then the plan would be that he would move, have that maybe as a playmaker or something like that. So they comes, or get him to sit narrow as a player instruction. That complete wing back will go in there, and there's your 3-2-5. There's your 3-2-5. Kusia's airs in again. Smashed it. He needs this for just a little bit of confidence. Especially with Real next. Teo at the heart of everything. Yeah, the ones, so the side that you've got the inverted fullback on, he needs to stay wide. But on the left-hand side, because you're getting your fullback further forward, you need to have him as a complete wing-back or a wing-back just on attack. And then on the left-hand side, like I have, I've got the inside forward sitting narrow, so he tucks in. You just don't get as high as that I want. But you can see there in the pass map, look. There's my left-back. But I suppose if you wanted to do a 2-3-5, then put the fullback as like on the right hand side, put the fullback as like an inverted wing back, then he'll go and sit in the middle. Maybe. Let's do some changes next, boys. Demand more. We'll save that for the next one. I love it that my players have changed around because we've gone on to that other tactic. Pisses me off when it does that. Right, I'm going to get... This is my youngster coming through. He's only 18, but he's the future. He's our future left back. So let's get Polly on. We'll get Charlie Patino on, boys. The guy who's on loan, Arsenal dude who's on loan at Swansea. Hannibal Mejbri. We'll get him in as a volante. We'll put Cordero on as well, because he's a winger. And that will do. Put the kettle on. Sounds like something the missus will say to me at the moment. Loving the bruise. Paul. So, a strange name for a regen. He's also bald in my new gen face pack, but then in the game, in the 3D match engine, he's got a lovely set of hair. Is that him there? No, it's Mejbri. Kumbula. We're building up nicely, boys, for the Real game. I think we're at home. So we might have a chance. Woo! Up the tee. Yeah, we're well into it. Mrs. is trying to like be healthier in that again after the what happens over in December and Christmas. So she's off the booze. She didn't drink any beer tonight, and she does enjoy a cup of tea. She got an espresso machine for Christmas, so she dominates that a little bit as well. But they're a bit strong. Pen up. Kusi is there. Hat-trick. Good lad. forgot that was that one. Oh, it's a bit extreme. Just the Golazza will do next time, I think. We've scored again. Goosey is there. These are like semi-pro boys, so... I prefer coffee, but it's been one of my little tweaks this year that I've... maybe tried to be a little bit healthier in life, even though I've done a kebab. But healthier in the week. I've done like nearly 15,000 steps today, so I'm good. I'm trying to cut out a little bit more caffeine in my diet so I can sleep better on a night, because I don't sleep very well. So I've been trying to drink a couple cups of tea rather than 3 cups of coffee. I think it's actually worked. I do seem to be sleeping better, or feeling tired better. Kusi's on a 10, boys. Right, I'm taking Kimbula off. Kimbula, because he's our best, definitely our best defender. Ooh, he's missed a sitter there. I thought I was playing with an inverted fullback, but it's got another. But we're not. We're actually playing with an inverted wingback, so that's why he's a little bit higher. And then the halfback's dropping in. I must have changed that recently. Nice. What, side by side? Miles tricked everyone when he did I think it was like something like FM19 or something. He did a video, he did a live stream, and he said that you couldn't play a DLP and an AP together, which was wrong. And I think loads of people copied him and decided not to do it. But I do, I just don't often tend to play right next to each other. Nine-1, boys. Right, Real Madrid third. Who've they got? They've got Diassi. They've got Mingueza, Jeremy Frimpong, Kimpembe, Antonio Silva, Stanisic, Bellingham's still there. They've got Fabian. Gula's still there. Noah Lang, Donny Marlon, Raspadori, Kulamawani. Yeesh. Oh, you've got some. That's a lot of playmaking in there, Jace. My worry with that would be that they'd all go and hunt the ball. So just have a little look, like when your fullbacks get it and your centre halves. Just watch that they're not all getting sucked towards it. Especially if they want us to get, if the AP's on support, he will drop deep. Yes, one gone. That never plays. Right, third round. What are we in the last 32? Is anyone apart from a club that's bigger than us? We should be a lot still. No Sociedad. We'll do Valladolid, no. Castellon, we'll do that, no. Verol will do that, no. Mallorca will do that, no. Gijón will do that, no. Almeria will do that, no. Lugo will do that, yes. Oh, I'm starting to think Barcelona were in it then. Congratulations, we've reached 100 messages. That's a random one to pop up. De Gamer, how you doing, pal? Hope you're well, buddy. Nice to see some of the old boys coming in. I will be getting into a rhythm again now, Chris. the week between Christmas and New Year, boys, I was planning to stream, and then it was a bit shit, really. Like, the week in general, Amy went straight back to work, like, the day after Boxing Day. And I was just shattered and really, like, a bit depressed. No, depressed is totally the wrong word. A bit blue. A bit blue. I think because the... You loving the new graphics? What new graphics? What, the just the plain webcam? I think because I was already knowing that I was going back to work, and that first week back at work was going to be a shitter. And I think it just, unfortunately, just played in my mind a little bit. But I'm kind of over it now. I've had a productive week at work. Me and the missus are terrific. And Ralphie's... I'm doing a bit of new style of parenting. Trying to be calm and don't lose my shit with him. Even when he's a pain in the ass. And it seems to have worked. Oh, the new chat. Yeah, it's because I'm streaming on both. I'm streaming on both. So that leads to, so you could see what lads were saying in the Twitch chat. Really. Hey, Scotty. How you doing, pal? Danny, depressed by voices. Ah, mate. Deflated. That's a good one. Yeah, deflated. That's a good one. Hopefully you feel deflated, Dan, and not depressed. I think you YouTubers are a little bit behind. You shouldn't be that far behind. Just make a quick coffee. Yeah, you better be. You're the mod. Happens when you support that dude. To be honest, Swift, it don't bother me. I'm a weird one. Like, there'll be a part of me that will enjoy Tottenham ripping apart Man United tomorrow, just because it's Ange, and I love Ange. I'm quite fickle when it comes to Man United, especially because Ralphie's not the ass. He came in and said he wanted to support Liverpool last week. Me and him, we were like, no, you picked your team. It's Man United. It's York City. That's it. And he kind of was like, no. And he to put a Liverpool shirt on to annoy me. And then I ignored him. And then he's not spoke about it in a week. So, and then he went to York City training on Tuesday, and he kind of realised he was more of a York City fan again. And we're off to watch him on Tuesday night, so that'll get him back in it. Oh, Danny, yeah, that is a shitter, pal. Yeah, we're good, mate. Yeah, really good. We're really good. I'm always a bit nervous going on to streams, you know, like, because you don't stream. I think it always makes me more nervous on Twitch, because it's like you see that leaderboard, whereas YouTube, it's just moi. But this restream thing's helping me out, because I don't see what everyone else is doing. I've got my first comp in a week and a bit. Not next week, the week after. I hate to say it, I did today, Hans. Big sexy Ozzy Bastard, yeah. I love some of his press conferences as well. Man United will crap. Man United will be crap. They'll probably end up spawning a win by a bit of Fernandez magic or a penalty or something like that. I've been trying to work with Ralphino Jace just to try and get he's flatlined with football this year. He's not improved really at all. He's struggling a little bit with the physicality. The team's not played as well. He's not dominating games as much. They've kind of, the kids that were shocking last year have obviously caught up a little bit. And I told him to, when we went York City training on Tuesday, he didn't want to go. He said, you have to go, and he went, and he was fine. And I said, just like, I want to see you doing crazy stuff again. Like, when he was 6, the first game he played, he was doing trying to do bicycle kicks and stuff. So I told him, just go and play. And then he came out of the session nutmegging 3 lads, and a lad came towards him, and he stopped the ball and scooped it over his head and ran around him. So I'm hoping that little bit of confidence is just... Unfortunately, he's not got a game tomorrow, which is a shitter, because I was hoping that we could play off that a little bit. But anyway. I put my kid... I should be living in this shed. Yeah, like I'm not like that so much, but at the we got a squad report from us. Yes. So we're scouting Japan, right? We're scouting Japan, and we hadn't had much. We did have, to be fair, there was a player somewhere. I'm sure he's on my shortlist. He's a striker. So basically as well, boys, I don't use the player search and going through like how you would normally, like looking at attributes and stuff. I'm basically scouting using my recruitment focus to find players. I only go onto the player search when I need to find so I look at the transfer list or released players, because obviously that's something that managers could do. I'm sure he was a striker, you know. Oh, he's there. Takumuni Nagawasha. But he's not kicked on much. Mark Gui. How do you pronounce that? Gui? Do you think, Bill? Do you think it's so obvious? Why? Brother Kings, how you doing, pal? All right, welcome in. I think Spurs are just... They're a couple of weeks off getting themselves back together. They've had a rough sort of like... they're a couple of weeks off, I think, getting back in. A couple of players, and once they get Sonny back, a couple of players back fit properly, they'll be fine. Any interest in AFCON? The last one, I really got into it, and it put me off because the pitches were that bad. I'll watch bits. I'll watch highlights and stuff. Probably the match of the day do stuff, don't they? BBC. Terrible, Jace. We haven't got anyone. What do we think about Gui? Mark Gui? Guy? Gui? Gui? Can he be a target forward? Yeah. We don't need him, though. We don't need him. So, I mean, you start looking at players like, oh, do we need him? No, we don't. I'm tempted to bring this guy in, though. What can't he do? He's 19. Communication, not amazing, but it's not too worried. Handling's only 10. Could be a good B-team goalie, though. Let's see how much they want. Get him my B-team. I tell you what, right? This is my thing on Eric Dyer. If they play him as a 6, where he just sits, I guarantee he'll be a good player. When he was good, and top clubs were looking at him, like Juventus and Man United, when Man United were half decent, I think Jose Mourinho wanted him. They wanted him to play as a 6, and he's played as a centre-half for the latter part of his career, and it's not worked out. I think Bayern have signed him to play as a 6, because they don't have a 6. I think he was maybe joking, Dan. Yeah, I'm not going to buy him because we've got to stick to what we have. And I don't want him to take game time away from Kusia's air. It might be a case that we buy him and try and get him in the summer once we've offloaded a couple. Right. Real Madrid time, boys. Real Madrid time. I'm off for a Pepsi as well. He's just perfect water carrier. Like, yeah. It's not a bad. That's not a bad thing. He should do. Like for me, he should, because if Jordan Henderson's not playing very well and Calvin Phillips ain't playing very well, then yes, but probably not. I think they've been able to take bigger squads this year, aren't they? Is it, or is it still 23? The only thing that helps him, that if England go to a back three, he could do half a job as the centre back in a back, one of the centre backs in a back three potentially, but nah, he'd have to do really well. He'd have to do really well. We need to nearly score. Oh, I thought it might be offside, that, you know. Henderson's off to Juve on loan. Is that a thing? I haven't really seen much today. Oh, fucking hell. Look at Jude. Captain Jude as well. Yeah, we hope Leverkusen win it. Leverkusen wins it. Yeah. I didn't. They won again today, didn't they? This tactic just keeps us in games, boys. It keeps us in games because we're playing quite narrow and stuff. It keeps us in games. I just don't think we've got the X factor to kick us on to that next level, especially in the forward areas. So when I strengthen, like the signings that I made last summer were kind of squaddy players. I think the signings that I need to make this summer need to be like 4 or 5, like you are starting. Definitely a central midfielder, a couple of wide players, I think. They've scored again. Fucking hell! Did he? The twat. You see Rashford's little comment on his Instagram as well. Camavinga's playing left back, boys. Right. It's frustrating. Let's put the tempo up a bit. Right, here we go. Sula. 1. Yeah, I think like we've got a good bit. I'm talking shit now. Yeah, gonna stay quiet. What I was gonna say is that we've got quite a good base of a team. The tactic is okay. It keeps us quite solid. Was the words I was gonna use. And then we don't nick games, but we kind of grind games out by just constantly passing and wear teams down. Greenwood will not be playing for Manchester United again, Swift. Fact. They've only had 9 shots. We've had 10. We had more of the ball, but we just don't create. Creating is turning into a bit of a problem for us, boys. Which I think is a mixture of the tactic and then just general quality. Oh, Ramelow, yeah, remember him. Oh, we scored. Header. Put Villagers on for his last performance because he's going. I think I'm going to change the halfback. You know what we don't get as well? We don't get much from that. As soon as I start putting another player in front of the left fullback that isn't an advanced playmaker, like, the amount they get forward is, like, dramatically, like, drops off. It's really annoying. And I don't understand why. Like, I know there's another player in front, and he's a different role, but it's an inside forward, so I don't expect the inside forward to go in narrow and go and link with the striker a bit, so then it leaves all the space for the left sort of, like, back to get forward. And he's not getting round as much. Like that. You see where his average position is? The heat map. I'm just not seeing it as much. Well, I've just been fucking battered. Right, we've got Copa del Rey 3rd round. Let's experiment a bit. If he's a shadow striker, let's just, because we've got this, and I'm going to put him as a register. Let's experiment, boys. What do you think? Xabi goes, probably Madrid. Like the squad that they're building there. Yeesh. They could dominate for the next 10. Yeah, he was maybe dropping off a little bit. It's what we do. I need to watch a couple of more games in comprehensive highlights. Because we have plenty of the ball. I'd just be interested to see what we're actually doing with it. I need to get some players out the bloody door. I'm asking the Volante to, they want 5.5 million for that goalie. Not prepared to go there just yet, boys. He's only got, oh no, he's got best part of 2 years on his deal. I'm not prepared to drop. Oh, am I prepared? Yeah. The idea was to drop. I think I had the halfback on more risky passes, but we'll see. We'll go with that. And I just want this guy to be like warm, which he was. a lot of the time. But we had, in the past, we've had an AP in front of him. We've had an AP there. The Treq kills us. The Treq absolutely kills us, boys. Absolutely kills us. So I'm kind of just making do with it now as like a standard 10. But it absolutely kills. Teo does okay with it, but he relies on set pieces a lot. But Real Madrid, they've appointed someone, haven't they, Jace, though? They've got a new manager of Brazil. So I don't know. Numbers are alright, Jace. We got 7 on Twitch and then 24 on YouTube, so fine. They'll do for me. 31. Obviously, some of the guys on Twitch would be watching me on YouTube if it's just on YouTube. As long as I've got people chatting, like, it makes a stream for me. As long as a good few lads, you lads that I know chatting, I'm happy with that. Like, this is like, there's, unless you're like one of those big boy streamers, in terms of a business, you can't really make that much money off streaming. Do you know what I mean? That's why Luke and Tom don't stream, because there's no real money in it. But I just like to use it as a chance to chill out at the end of the week and chat to you guys. So as long as there's people to chat with, I'm not that bothered really about the numbers. Higher numbers are always nice, but I don't feel as much pressure having and looking at the numbers and stuff. Yeah, he's really slow. It's just the role in general, though. Like, I've tried other players. Yeah, that was the plan. Dakari, sorry, that was the plan. So I'm not really getting much out of that role either. I can tell you I'd be good. Yeah. Right. The only issue is, Kusier can't really do it. He's not technical enough. So what we could do is sell him in the summer, get someone up there who is technically good. He's 3-star, but obviously his vision, that's shit. And then play, like, he's an AP all day long. It'd be interesting to see how they combine together. The Volante behind the AP. Hey, Cadders, how you doing, pal? I've tried that one, Jace. He just gets really high. So when I've played him out here on the left, I thought, because I had that really good combination of the AP, so have I still got it? Yeah. So this version was the very first version. These two combined so well. He would come into here, and then this one would go around. With the Treq, he kind of just lingers here, and it doesn't allow, I don't think he creates enough space for then the wing back to get round, and it was killing us a little bit. And Ganchino. No more name changes. No more name changes, because I nearly changed everything to FC Treq the other day, because that's how fickle and idiotic I can be. Ah, nice to see you playing it, pal. I'm meeting Dan, remember the winner? Dan Fry. I'm meeting Dan soon. He's coming up to York for a couple of days with work, so we need to get like a reunion going, don't we? Made it to Malmo. Via Singapore and Latvia. Love it. I think that's the next thing that I'm doing after this save's finished. I'm gonna go and do a journeyman, but I think it's gonna be South American. Try and win the Copa de Libertadores in both Brazil and with Brazil and Argentinian clubs was the plan. I tell you what, who suits this? I think Majic. Majic is probably the best trequartista we've got, even though it says if we compare it with Kusiazer attributes, let's highlight trequartista. He's got 15 dribbling. 13 finishing, so same. 15 first touch, are better than Kusiazer. 11 to 8 passing. 15 to 12 techniques, so he's dominated in the techniques. Anticipation's better, composure's better, decisions is one less. He's got better flair. 13 off the ball. 14 vision, he needs to play, doesn't he? He needs to play. Is the Treq. Yeah, I've never been to Knaresborough. They've kind of picked up with their football club over the last few years, but I've never actually. I don't think I've ever played there either. Is it quite an old stadium, Knaresborough? Hey, Blake, how you doing, pal? Welcome in, welcome in. Oh yeah, so anyone in both chats, boys? My mate Cameron. So Cameron lives where I live. I used to. Did I ever coach him? Yeah, I coached him a little bit. He was more in the reserves when I was managing the first team, but. I asked last week, had anyone else had issues, sometimes unable to continue? So like when he was continuing, trying to like finish the game, it just wasn't moving. How you doing though, Blake? I hope you're well, pal. Back here, I get experiment with McTominay. Is it what, as a trequartista? That is an experiment. I'd maybe go target, man. Right, let's play Majic up front. That means I need a new tech. Should we play Hannibal? Hannibal as a shadow striker. Don't think that has a good vibe to it, but he does play well when we play him. I want to get my youngster in as well. I want to play a couple of youngsters. Right, Lugo are... Oh, they're 5th in the second tier, so they're actually going all right. 11 McTominays. I need to get rid of him in my Man United save. He hasn't played. I mean, finished season 2, and he's barely played. I was going to keep him because he's like obviously registered, like youth team registered kind of stuff. But put on the shades. How you doing, mate? Yeah, it's going all right. We're in 5th season. We're chugging along a little bit. It's now breaking into that next bracket. I'm hoping we can get European football. We've built up a nice little bit of money. Got some youngsters coming through. It'll be a big summer of me trying to sign. Rather than signing like 10 players like I normally do, I need to sign like 4 or 5 starters. And trying to sort out the trequartista is just proving constantly to be a pain in the ass. He would be a good presser. McTominay would probably be a good presser, yeah. Oh, have you got that? Yeah, that's a normal feeling, that, Blake. You've just got to get in. You've got to get in. I say this to Cameron all the time, who's in the chat, because he's terrible. He's had more FM saves than Steve Claridge had football clubs, and he had a lot of football clubs. But you just got to get one and fucking stick to it. Stick at it. Don't quit. Don't move on to another team. Play it through for a good few years till you have a little title win or a promotion or something like that. There you go, AK Athens. There you go. I can't do that, Caddy, unless it's a journeyman. I find that when I get sacked from a club or it's time to leave, I really struggle to move to another club. Unless it's a club that's the enemy of the club that sacked me. I don't mind playing the CUNT card. But yeah, it has to be a club that grabs you. There's a club in Bulgaria that's grabbed me. I've got waiting in the wings for another save. Oh yeah, Swifty's done well. He's at Palace now, but he's had a fair few saves. We've played shit, by the way, boys. Absolute dog shit here. Magic. Ooh. Tell you what. We could go. This doesn't suit. Who is it though, does it? It doesn't suit him. Well, the only thing that doesn't suit is his pace. But he's 6'5", is Zidane's son. Barry Town. Yeah, I'm with that. I've done Barry Town. They're in the second tier of Welsh football now as well, so it's even better. Team do you support, Blake? Yo. Oh, it was good. What have we been fiddling with? How did that get through? We've been absolutely terrible. Fuck TNS. And they're the team that wins all the time. Go on, Hannibal. Oh, he's offside. No, he's not. Yeah, he wants to play FC24 for a bit longer. The guy's a machine. When the week, because of like the week between Christmas and New Year, he was always like up late and stuff, and realised he was a bit tired. So we said we'd change his bed. His bedtime is 10 o'clock, which for an 8-year-old is really late. But we try and get him to bed earlier, and he just can't get to sleep. He just tosses and turns. So we've just sacked off like early bedtimes because he just lays in bed. Oh, we're getting knocked out here, boys. Oh, we're getting a penalty. We're getting a penalty that was never a penalty in a million years. Teo, you're coming off after this because you're absolutely dead. Oh, he's fucking missed it. Oh. Of course he's missed it. Aye, aye, aye. What a pleb. My bedtime was 8:30, yeah, I know, but he just doesn't sleep. We tried to put it back to 9, and he was just laid in bed till 10. We're in the 5th season. Slayed half. Our 2nd season. First season we won the 3rd tier. 2nd season we finished, I think, about 5th, 6th or 7th, something like that, in tier 2. then got promoted season 3, finished 11th in La Liga season 4, and now we're in season 5. Just constantly fucking about with the team to get this. I've got to play a 4-2-3-1, got to play a possession game, and I've got to play with a Treq Icon, and it's absolutely killing me. And we're just being beat by a second tier side in the Copa del Rey. Yeah, to be fair, I've got that, yeah. Yeah, it's not a bad shout. He's just full of energy, boys. Like, sometimes at 9:30, he can be up at... We get him up at 7:30 for school. And in here, like, the door is... So that when he came through the door then, it was like the living... It's got like a mini hallway. He can be in there playing football till, like, 9:30, and then just go up there stairs for half an hour before he goes to sleep. He's not wide right. So, Slayer, put your best players into the B team. Make your B team as strong as possible. That's the only way you can do, and just pray to God that you get them in. And that's literally what I've done. I have done a video on it. It's called like the player pathway, but yeah, it's the only there's not really an official way you could do it because they're out of the game. But I just tried to make them as good as possible and hope that the game would recognise that they're too good for that level. Hey, not getting fired. Not yet. I was thinking about paying Teo a little bit deeper. He can't really do the deeper. It's a bit of retraining that. I'm trying not to get too excited. There you go, Blake. There's Man United, mate. Man United's a really good save to do. Like, give yourself 5 seasons like I'm doing on my YouTube. Just play it for 5 seasons. Rebuild the team. You'll have fun. Promise. Ah, no worries, Swifty. Good luck, buddy. Thanks for coming in, pal. Yeah, I can. We could do that. So the only option would be to move them up there, which I have done on certain times. And we could play Teo as a... He wants to be an advanced playmaker on support. He would have to be some kind of defensive midfielder, though. So I hate doing the two sort of like DLP alongside an AP. Probably needs to be a DLP, to be fair, because it would help him build up. Profito wants to be central midfielder on attack, which I do love. He's technically quite good as well. It's just these wide roles. We'll keep the winger as he is. Keep the Treq up front. I think we do need that to be a shadow striker, though, boys. Yeah, I think that we need to do that now with the wing back, with the right back, to make sure he doesn't invert. Because obviously we're going to want Teo coming in here, don't we? He's going to do the Odegaard role a little bit. He's just started. I've been talking about that on my series, Blake. You'll have to go and watch it. Get me the ad revenue. But he's actually come good. I do think with the Treq been a little bit a little bit meandering. I feel like that needs to be a shadow striker. Is that what it is? AP on attack. Oh. Sorry, Ralph, he's letting some cats out. And then, yeah, who's going to buy him? Where would he go, Jace? Where would he go? Newcastle, yeah, I was going to buy it, actually. I don't think I've got anyone to be a shadow striker, you know. Might have to go with him. He's 6'3", could be a bit of a beast. Right, let's go on holiday till next match. See how we shape up with that. Bravo's lacking a little bit. He's got two. He's not going to take us to that next level. He's like full of 11s and 12s. He didn't look too bad on. I know we're playing fucking Wigan, weren't we? But he didn't look too bad the other night. Boy's got an attitude problem though. Still not sure about this left-hand side for us either. Yeah, I'd like to give it 1,000,000%. And I think we'll get probably some sales in as well. We'll go with that. We'll go with that balance. Go with AP on that left. Dele could do it on that left-hand side, boys, you know. Who's it says the best one? Hannibal. Okay. We may be cashing on Kusia's there, you know. I do always think that going with the Treq up front is the best thing for us because it's a shit role. If we were playing with a front two, I would do it with a front two. I'd play it up front with someone else. That's what I would do. I was watching the Man United game while I was away for work. I don't know how to feel about you lot. Nah. I don't think we have any sort of patterns or cohesions of quite a good way. Nah, we just rely on getting through games. Like most, apart from the Chelsea game, where we absolutely dominated and were on top. Having said that, they missed loads of chances and were absolutely minging. We've not been great to watch at all. We've been terrible. We've been terrible. Absolutely terrible. Tell you what, let me get up Man United's results. 23-24. Let me zoom in a little bit. Right. So we won't include the Wigan game because that was Wigan. Forest got beat, terrible. Aston Villa, we did okay. But we relied on late goals, didn't we? We were 2-0 down. Shouldn't be, chasing games 2-0. West Ham, terrible. Man United, Liverpool, parked the bus. Bayern Munich at home, terrible. Bournemouth at home, terrible. Man United, that was probably the best game we've played for a while. Newcastle away, terrible. Galatasaray played all right, but just defended like absolute clowns. Game management, terrible. That game, if you look at the game back and watch the highlights, Everton should have probably beaten us. We scored a worldie and then picked them off. Luton 1-0. We're beating Luton 1-0 for Christ's sake. Copenhagen should never lose, to be fair. 10 men, but we were ahead for a lot of it. Fulham 1-0. Bruno Fernandes scored at last minute. Poor again. Newcastle terrible. Man City terrible. Copenhagen, what was it? Last minute pen save? Sheffield United scraped it. Brentford scraped it. Too late. 2 stoppage time goals. Galatasaray, shambles defensively. Lost to Palace. Man United Palace, probably the best we've played all season in Carabao. Sneaked it against Burnley. Fernandes wonder goal. Bayern Munich, terrible game. It should have been about 10-4. Brighton battered us. Arsenal, we didn't play too bad in that game actually, but it was a good defensive performance. Forest, we were down, weren't we? Until they got a man sent off. We were 2-0 down early on. Tottenham outran us. Played okay first half. Shouldn't have beaten Wolves. They should have beaten us. So there you go. And that's a lot of games, boys. Bro, we stink. Yeah, we do. But we have... Yeah, we hope that, yeah. It's just going to be quite difficult. You can do... bit like Chelsea, yeah. You're getting better though, Scott. I see patterns and stuff. There's better patterns and play, and you need, like, obviously, like a fucking goal scorer. Like the Middlesbrough game. I think you've got more of a platform than what Man United have, even though we're higher than you in the table. Yeah. It's really frustrating about Ten Hag. For me, he's a complete bottle job. Complete bottle job. He's come in. Man United employed him for a reason, right? Not to be this hard-ass man-manager kind of guy. We employed him because of what he was doing with Ajax tactically. And then he's bottled it and then say we can't do it that way. And then Ange's gone in and then just said, this is how I play. You either basically sink or swim. And his players have all stepped up. Every single one of them. So that's my thoughts. Yeah, Man United are way off. Man United are way off. I think they're like even like Arsenal, and everything's got to go right. You know, Arsenal have taken like 3 or 4 years to slowly build a squad and get a lot of their signings right. Right, let's see how this tactic works, boys. Yeah, mate, it's brutal. It makes me a realist. I'm like, I always have been not quite like hardcore. Like, I've not pushed my kid to be Man United. He could support whoever he wants, and apart from Liverpool. But yeah, it's been quite depressing. I think that's been the problem. Powder puff. You're not having Poch, are you? You talking about the game, Jason, or real life? Right, first minute. We don't want to be conceding so early on. Right, we're going to tell you what. We're just going to play this one on extended. Just so I want to see what this left back does for us. Right, there's Teo, dictated from deep. Sula. Oh, we're in. Oh, we're nearly in. Yeah, exactly. He's put him to shame. He's put him into shame. Especially as well how Tottenham have been playing for the last since that 10 games with Nuno Santo, with Rose, which was obviously very controlled, very counter-attacking, and then at the same time the Conte, and he's managed to flip it round in what 7 weeks of pre-season. Like the Bournemouth performance they did at the start of the season, I thought was fantastic. Yeah, I try not to pay much attention to like the Mark Goldbridges and Adam McCullough, who's just turned into a... I used to like him on the whatever podcast he was, whatever my fans channel he used to do, but he's just turned into a gobshite with Black Rory Jennings. Just a rant and rave for views. Then there's that Pillock, that fat one. What's he called? Gobshite. One who said something like Man United's worst, what thing was worse than Munich or something like that. It's the worst thing since Munich. And he said Martial was going to be the next Ronaldo. Lawson? No, Dawson? Can't think what he's called. Him, with Bell End. And they have a lot of power. And then obviously Gary Neville goes crazy. I mean, blames the Glazers for everything. Howson, that's it. Yeah, that's him. Stephen Howson. Stephen Howson. Not Goldbridge is an idiot as well. But I think most people realise that he's an idiot. Stretford Paddock. Yeah, that's it. I do like the guy. There's a guy on Stretford Paddock with long hair. I think he's called like Joe Smith or something like that. Dude with like long hair. Looks a bit like Jesus, the original Jesus. That kind of long, flat, long hair. He's quite cool. Fucking getting beat here, boys! Ah, Hugh Wizzy, yeah. Yeah, just say stuff for fucking clicks. It depresses me. And then they all manage to get on podcasts and stuff. And then fucking so much money out of it. Hannibal? Evening Costis, by the way. Sorry, buddy. Evening, pal. No, but he's part of the he's the one that sets the standards of how they play. I think if Ange was at Man United, we'd be playing a lot better football. So he is part to blame. He's made terrible signings as well. Webby and O'Neill. Is that like what is that? What's that, Mark? Is it a podcast or something? Go on, Carrillo. Well, actually, we're playing all right here. We've picked up a little bit. We've had 1.51 XG. They've scored with both their shots on target. Who needs to be sold? Jesus. With value. Aaron Bissaka, Varane, Lindelof, Casemiro, Hannibal, Palestri, Anthony, Ericsson, is that enough? All right, I'll have a look. I will have a look. Cheers for that, boys. Cheers, Matt. Oh, they scored again. I saw glimmers of Anthony towards the end of last season where I thought, oh, this could be his season. And obviously he got into a little bit of trouble over the summer, didn't he, which didn't help. I think he lacks that little bit of direct speed. He needs I think if he was quick to beat a defender, like he's not the slowest, but yeah, I listened to the Athletic podcast, Blake. I listened to that one a lot. I do like Carl Anker. I really like Carl Anker and Laurie. Is it Whitwell? Laurie Whitwell. I do like them too. Not so keen on the other dude. Oh, Martial, yes, obviously. Rashford. It's realistic. It's like with anything. It's like how many. Like yeah, we'd probably sell them all, but we can't. I'm thinking realistic for Manchester United as well because they're going to need some homegrown players, and Rashford fits that. And he has obviously got ability, and it's just manager to get it out of him. So he wouldn't be the top of my list. Bruno Fernandes. I'm not a big fan of Bruno Fernandes, to be fair. Oh, have we froze? Whip, we're back. I don't know what happened there, boys. Not a clue. Yeah, together. Yeah, I did. Yep. I think we're back. I think that was the game that froze. I think we're going a bit laggy. Don't know what's happening. The game froze, which then I think froze everything else. Let me know if you're back. Bruno stick from day one. No, yeah. Yeah, he's definitely part of the problem. Let me just check my YouTubes, boys. See what's going on. What's he saying? YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. I don't have a freaking clue what that means. Don't even know what that means, boys. I don't know how it's not receiving. It's on the same thing. I'm hoping it just sorts itself out, boys.
Talking to myself, but it's like I was too weak to be someone else.
Right, let me know if it's how it's feeling, boys. How she's running. It says unstable. Poor network. I don't know if I've got bad internet or what at the moment. Shouldn't have. All my OBS says fine though. Okay. All good for me, right? Fuck those. We're all over the place, boys. Oh no! This Treq is honestly fucking killing me, mate. Are you refreshed? Good old refresh. That's what I've done. Just refresh it, lads. It did freeze my gameplay. The FM did actually freeze. I think the problem with Hoyland is, boys, we've spent so much money on him that we can't just bring another striker in the summer. We can't bring another striker. He needs to be the main man. He needs to be the main man because we've spent so much money on him. Getting someone else in who's not going to be as good as him, let's be honest. You're just going to have to ride out this next 18 months while he develops. We shouldn't do this because it's going through a restream. So it should be the same as what my YouTube stream normally is. If that makes sense. I just send the stream to restream and then they do the rest of it. So it doesn't actually use any more power. Yeah, maybe. I think the Todibo one's good. Man United should have signed the other Thuram. They should have signed Marcus Thuram in the summer. Free transfer along with Hoyland, and there's your two. A striker that comes in, can play off the left as well. That's what I would have done. But I think now he's here, and now you've said to him like he's going to be the main man. I think we've got to stick with it. Yeah, I think so, Blake. I would have to agree. I would have to agree. It's a shame it's only not the full whack. Right, we're a bad football team at the moment here, boys. Talking of bad football teams, Malaga's a bad football team. Oh, that will be a stick. Yeah. Yeah. They're all inside forwards. Let's have a look at the match stats of that. Right, we've lost 3 on the spin, boys. We did have an XG of over 2, and we didn't score. But then they had fucking loads. We didn't dominate the ball either. Emergency transfer list. Paul Wanner's there. He is a baller. I've got him in Man United save, boys. He's brilliant. He's better in my Man United save at 18 than he is on this. I'm a bit with Garnacho. I don't think he's as good as what people make. I don't think he's going to be world class. He might, to be fair, he might be world class. He's only young, but he doesn't. I think he's quite poor in possession. He's quite weak on his left foot. Really weak on his left foot. But then he has that Bruno Fernandes feel. Not in terms of his attitude, but he has that Bruno Fernandes where shit for 89 minutes and then just produces something for us. And that's how we're getting through games at the moment. Out there, boys. I'm not going to waste 7 mil. Inside 4, we shoot more often, yeah. I think the issue Manchester United is such a big club. I think that it's poor recruitment. They've signed the wrong type of character as well. Some of that other clubs are doing very well. There's more competition than there was as well. Dan James. Yeah. Well, Sancho was signed on the basis that his numbers at Dortmund were incredible, but the problem is his attitude, which Man United should have been aware of. Wrong character. But then some managers will think that I could turn him from a shit character into an absolute, like, super professional. Yeah, that's the issue. Signings have been absolute garbage. Right, Bravo's gone, so a little bit more money in. Why are we getting so little? I'm not having that. 35%. Especially if we said sell someone big. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Yeah. Yep. The only thing with Bruno is that I like the way he plays. Even though sometimes he's quite wasteful in possession, he's direct. It's the other side of it that I don't like. His petulance is... He's not a leader. He's not a team player. I would cash in, but now like it's so difficult to cash in on players because no one's got any money. No one's got any fucking money. You're hoping like, oh, skin. I don't think I've set it up, Philip, but it's called the Rentsy skin. I don't think I've set it up. I need to get all these stuff sorted for next week. This is like the first time I've streamed on Twitch for ages, so I ain't got it. But it's called the Rentsy skin, dude. Yes, from the coffee house, yeah. If you type Rentsy skin, it's like the second version of it as well. It's really good because if you look at a player, look, you get all these bits. I do like gaming position, one of my favourite bits. But you also get FM Stag, a dude that's a really good blogger. You get his, like, compares certain roles and ratings with, like, players in the top 5 leagues, which is quite cool. I hate to say it, but I forever love him, but our midfielder's so much. Yeah, it happens sometimes. Yeah, exactly, yeah. That was the issue. It's difficult when you have a 30% possession, but then you've got a player like Neves who needs to have probably 30% possession himself. Don't know what to do with this bloody central midfielders. Wider, what is it? What have we got in playing at the moment? Shadow striker. Do with inverted winger, boys. Is he alone? Sometimes with the skin though, it don't work 100% because I've got on loan attacking midfielder left, and for some reason I've still got better. Gula. I don't know where he is. I think he's actually playing. We're in season 5 now. So I imagine he's getting a bit of a game. No, he's not playing. He's oh shit. Did you see he was available for loan? Should we try? We could afford his wages. I think we're paying a lot there. Shit, no, we can't do that. Can't do that. Can't do that. Can't do that. Oh, there's a dribbly boy. I don't know what I want. I don't know what I want, boys. I honestly don't know what I want. It's not him. Oh la la. This is a tricky one, chat. Transfer deadline as well. I'm just going to leave it. I think we're in a position where we're just going to be fine this season, even though we might have a shocking second half to the season. Oh, where are you on the XG table? Yeah, it's a good shout together. Shit, we got an overperformance of 10. That's a worry. As well, if we look at Kusia's air. Oh, Serie A. For me, it's always Fiorentina. The nearly men. Yeah. Like, if we look at Kusia's there, his XG is 9, and he's scored 14 goals, so he's overperforming his XG, and that's not because he's been absolutely amazing. I think it's probably because of the amount of shots that he's had. Kusia's there could go out on that left. We might as well. Because Hannibal is not a left winger. Let's get Teo higher up. Let's swap them two around because Profita's technically quite good. So Swallow's good, yeah. Torino, Verona, it's pretty good. Juve is good because it needs a rebuild. Depends what kind of series, what kind of game you want to play. Citadella. Yeah, good rebuild. Bari. Foggia. Right, we need to start picking up some wins, boys. I love Italy so much. There's so many teams. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Stories, backstories to get you sucked into a save. That's why I love Italy.
If I bleed tonight, if I am sad tonight, I don't have a job to find. If I work tonight, if I'm so tired tonight, I'll fall asleep when I'm home.
Right, Malaga. We are 5 now off the top 6, boys. 7th is the the Europa Conference League spot, so we don't really want to finish any lower. I need to update my face packs. Yeah, I've got 2 face packs in a video this week. I'm showing you how to get 100,000 regen. Are you talking about face packs themselves or the regen ones? Oh, we're just getting ripped apart. Ball. See what Majic does. He's playing that Treq. They get really high, look. He's literally just a poacher. That's all a Trequartista is, boys, when you play him up front. It's just a poacher. We bloody scored a goal. Good. We are big boys. We have got some big meaty boys. It does not where you get. Wait, that's where I get my kits though from, Jace. Yeah, is it EU restrictions for Italy? You'll see even less foreigners going to Italy as well because the government has overturned that tax like haven they had for the foreigners coming in, where their tax was considerably lower. They're getting rid of that, so that's not. It's going to damage Syria even more. I really don't want these games to get stretched though, boys, where it's like end to end all the time, because that's not how I wanted my team to set up. These are what have you got? What restrictions you got there? In Illustrom. That was my FIFA team a long time ago. Yeah, one of the lads has popped in, yeah, to grow the league. Nice. Oh, come on, Sula. Come on, Sula, son. Says we've had 66% of the ball though so far. I'll just take that. You can only have 25 contract players in your squad. Ooh, 9. That's a big number. Teo's injured, boys. Let's see if he can run it off. Nice. We're relying on long ranges here, boys. Right, we have to take. Teo's going to have to come off. Annabelle's on. Who scored a goal? Who scored? Mazic. Good goal. There's the Treq. He's up and running. But see, he just plays as like a poacher. You can do, yeah, if you want to go. Yeah, go for it, mate. Go for it. They've done a triple change at half-time. Fucking hell. They've caught us up on the possession now. Three 0 cross into the box. Kusi's there. He's 6'6". Our two wingers are big boys, to be fair. They've popped up with with a goal each. We're flying, boys. We're absolutely flying. Hannibal. Mazic. 2 goals from the Treq, boys. We're up. We're up and running. Basically, because it's our financial quarter end and it's my really busy period as the Bank of England are on our asses constantly about the shit that needs doing. But because I am also an industrial placement student. You come on, I have no idea what you just said, but I feels it. So give it here. What's going on here? How far is that over the line? Shadow looked like it was miles over the line. Mazic for his hat-trick, puts it in. Why is that going through the telly? It's really weird that's going through the telly. Other teams organise events for City Holiday Tuesday. Oh, you chose this life. You should work at Morrow's 9 to 5, early or earlys and lates, pal. Anything that involves me going to London wouldn't be a no from me. We're flying. We're flying, Jace. Bringing Dele Alli on as well now to centre mid. We're taking piss. going on? What is going on? Great header. I hope this is just a flash in the pan, boys. Ooh. And I've said every time Hannibal's bullied him in the air. Yeah, our wingers are like, so Sula's like 6'1". I think the Trequartista's 6 foot. Teo, our playmaker, is 6'5", and then Kusi Azer is 6'6". It's not the plan, but we'll take it. Hannibal's annoying me because he seems to play well, but every time you watch him in the game, he just loses the ball. He's a ball-winning midfielder with tackling of 8. Shit that they can't even give him fuzzy hair in the game there. What's that all about? Why can't they give him, like, big hair? Masic. No, he's not getting that. Win. Shit, we had 7 on target, boys. We scored from 6 of them, to be fair. So we might not take that as a... Got to be a classic 3-5-2. Our 3-5-1-1 with Chiesa as the shadow striker in behind Vlahovic. Locatelli, DLP, 2 8s like a Mazzala, central midfielder on attack, 2 wing backs, Bosch, wide centre backs. Look, we'll take it. We're just going to take that. Gets us back. He stopped the rot, boys. Right, I need to just go say night to the boy. I'll be 2 minutes. Going to get a little drink as well. Whoa. Sorry, boys. Ralphie's trying to show me, I'm saying bedtime. He's trying to show me how many games he's played on squad battles tonight. He's obsessed with opening packs. So for me, he gets 25 quid on my payday. I give him 25 quid to spend on packs. But all he wants to do is just do SBCs. He doesn't really bother about playing the games. So I've told him he's start playing the games. And he's tried to do rivals, but because he's 8, he gets beat a lot. So I've told him just do squad battles, and he's refused. And then tonight, he's played a shitload. So he will get big rewards in the morning. Nant watched The Bear. Me and Amy have watched Saltburn though. That was fucked up, but quite good. Don't watch it with your mum. Oh yeah, I'm eating my just a chocolate hobnob. Okay, what's a new contract? Which will be interesting. £77 grand. We'll take that because his release clause is going up. Who's best player? Who's packed? That's a good point. Excuse me. It's a good point. I don't know. Best player I've packed is Icon Dynasty's Rivaldo. Tradable. So I sold it for like 1.2 mil. So he's like transformed my squad. It's the first time that I've properly played it like all the way through. I only play about 20 games a week, but Jacob as well, thanks for subscribing over on the YouTube, bud. Appreciate that. Right. Let's play a couple more games before we finish, boys. Let's just go on holiday. Let's get to match day. We played Celta Vigo at home as well. I like the idea of that. Oh, sorry, Wilco. Mazzala, central midfielder on attack. Depends what, trying to think what players there is in there. The ones I hate are the ones that they have like Ruud van Nistelrooy. So Ralphie has like a massive loan of Ruud van Nistelrooy, goalkeeper. They're the ones that do me in, like Kai Havertz, left back, shapeshifters, all that shit. I fucking hate it. I'm trying to think who he's got in his squad that's really good. He's just obsessed with doing SBCs. Loves it. He normally did it on his Mad Foot. He used to play Mad Foot before, so that was all about pack openings. But I've kind of told him, look, like, now you've got... It's alright getting loads of packs from me in the month, but you've got to play the games, mate, to make yourself better at FIFA. And it's finally clicked. I think he's in the lot at the top 200 for squad battles. I think he's in, like, the top 200, which you get, like, 60-odd thousand coins. So he's going to be well happy with that in the morning. If he stays in it, that is. We're miles ahead of... If we could just beat Celta Vigo here, boys, we're going to be 38 points, 27. We'll be on 41. Well, there's a fair few. But we're going to be 10 ahead of like the others. Look at Atletico down in 11th. Love that. We've only conceded 25, boys, as well. Yeah, I'm shit. Dear, I'm absolutely dog shite. Absolutely dog shite. I'm in like Div 8. I'll get into Div 7. And then when the season like rejigs, I always get relegated to Div 8. But I don't, some nights, I don't get it. Like, I'll play the same time. Tuesday night, I'll play against someone, and they'll 3 teams, and I'll be like 3-0 down after 20 minutes. Absolutely battering me. The night after, I'll play it, and I'll play people like I'm playing like a 5-year-old, and I absolutely batter them. I don't get it. Oh no, Puff Kusi is there, and we'll go with Kusi is there, but we're gonna have to bring in. Can Charlie Patino play there? No, it's a shame. I don't spend much on it. I just do it for the lad because he loves it. But I've spent, I think this year I've spent about 20. I think I've done 2 23s since the game came out. So I've spent about 50 quid on it. And obviously I got lucky with the Rivaldo. So obviously I sold him for like 1.2 million, I think. So I've been able to use him as, and I've still got like 306,000. I'm supposed to be saving for Alphonso Davies, Player of the Week. Team of the Week card, but I've got like a Bundesliga squad with some icons in it. Got Baggio, Anna. Baggio's terrible because he can't run and he's not very strong. But so playing out wide, I was doing a 4-2-2, but he wasn't good in the wide area. So now I'm playing with a diamond, and he's actually working. He's actually working really well. Yeah, I don't. Tax? What's tax? But yeah, just shout here. Good chat. I'm fucking shit. It's just a bit of a ball. I probably would. Bloody hell. But it's a bit of a ball ache because I'll have to set it up, and then I have to use, to plug it into the PlayStation, I'd have to use my Elgato Link thing. So then I'd have to use my old webcam for it, and yeah. It could do. It could do. Especially later in the cycle, you know, when it gets to like October, like September time, and everyone's just waiting for the new FM to come out, and then FIFA comes out. We could do something. We could do that. Remind me. Hannibal. Slip him then. Profita. Plus. Oh, what a save that is. We're playing all right here, you know. We're playing all right. We're more exciting to watch anyway. ball. There he is. My sound for the...
Ooh. Ooh, I tell you, beautiful.
It's coming through the TV, that. Why is that coming through my TV? That's really weird. Oh, we've nicked it. Ah, that's wasteful. Sorry, Bazwell, I'm not talking, I'm just watching. So that happens when we do the streams. The games kind of pass us by, and I don't really see what our strengths and weaknesses are. Heading is a strength. That's the Treq Icon, that, boys. That's what I mean. They're not playing up front, he just poacher. Yeah, I saw that. That was nuts. Eventually getting called off. I imagine the Port Vale fans ended up being quite pissed about it. There's a good rebuild for you, Wilco. Reading. Port Vale. They've never done out noticeable in their lives, have they? Gone with 3 centre-backs outside. Yeah! Yeah, like that. Yeah. Okay, who is it going? My boy Chiesa. Right, Sula. We're in again. Magic! He smashed it in. Boys, 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 boys. That is not a penalty. That has never been a penalty. With that, I think they were at the start, weren't they? Were they joining from the start, like agreeing with him, and then decided, nah, this is getting a bit fucking stupid now. We want the game to restart. I think Reddy just turned the floodlights off in the end, didn't they? Good video that. I need to do a rebuild, don't I? Might start doing I might do a Reading rebuild. No worries, Blake. Top man coming for it up to see you. We're on the Saturday night train now. We're streaming Saturday night, so we're on. So hopefully see you around again, buddy. Take care, pal. Oh, you became a patron as well, Blake. I don't know if I spoke to you since, so I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Finish. We're fucking rampant, boys. Big fan of that word as well, rampant. Hannibal's balling. Sulu with his new contracts balling. Might even got Teo. We're maybe overperforming our XG again though, because we've only had 6 shots on target and scored from 5 of them. No worries, mate. No worries. Thanks for coming in, pal. And we're going to play one more game, I think, after this, and I'm going to call it night-night. I think we've got Granada who is 16th, so nice to hopefully finish the evening with 3 wins. Ooh. Right, let's get Kusia's air off because he was struggling with an injury. Everyone else, we'll just leave everyone else for now. We have only played 55. Go on, Danny. This is what I wanted from my left fullback. That's what he's so good at. I think we do need to upgrade fullbacks. Upgrading both fullbacks is definitely one. Ooh. We're playing well, boys. We're playing well. So happy. Right, let's get Charlie Patino on. Patino Patana. We've got the dude that Everton signed as well, that what's he called? Youssef Shermiti. But I don't think he's a big meaty boy as well, 6'4". Well, he's not very meaty, but he's big. Save. Can't believe it, Jace. I was going to finish at 12, so we'll definitely get one more in. Can I get one more sub in? No. It's fine. Not so much on the possession, no, but that's okay. We can't have it all with this Trequartista roll and the 4-2-3-1. I maybe should have just said we can change formation, but then it has to be we have to play Trequartista, so that would have helped a little even more. But if I had not stuck to the 4-2-3-1, fucking hell, he's running from halfway line him. If we'd not stuck with the 4-2-3-1, you know me, Jace, we would have changed tactic about 25 times. Win. That's not going to help our already overflated XG, is it? We can't get Champions League. We're way off Champions League, but we've moved to 6th though, boys. Athletic haven't played yet though. rage quit. I haven't played many games tonight, have we? I think we've been a bit slow gaming tonight. Where did we start? There, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've only played 6 games tonight. Team Commando Man, no. And then with the Man United save that I'm doing, we're sticking to that tactic with the 3 at the back. It's killing me. You get prepared for the Jason. I'll give you guys a little thingy, because there's not many of you left now. Pochettino's been sacked by Osasuna. The tactic, I did a test with it with York City. We won the league, and we conceded 92 league goals. We conceded 92 league goals, and I still won the league with it. So it's aggressive. It's very aggressive. But it's a lot of fun. Right, last game, boys. Malaga versus Granada. This player here has got a 3.8 minimum release clause. His potential 5-star. He's 5'3". Yeah, we conceded 92. Conceded 92. But we won the league. I think there's a way around it. Like, I played the first 10, and then I simulated it. So what I'll do is I'm going to play it in the PvP in a couple of weeks' time. But I think there is a way around it where you just, like, second half, get in front and then just drop the tempo and pull people back and stuff. But obviously when you do the sim, it just plays the tactic through. It's basically a 4-1-5. Before we go, I'll very quickly show you the league table of the. I'm going to show you the tactic. You'll have to watch the video for that, but I will show you the. I will show you the league table. Right, last game, boys. So it's a good start. This tactic conceded 92 goals. But don't worry. It scores... obviously, it scored a shit ton. And I said I'll probably do another tactic to go with it. Just one just to kill the game off. Because we were getting in front a lot in the games. And then we were getting penned back. Like, I was 4-0 up. We'd draw, like, 4-4. Or we'd be... like, we'd win 4-2 and let in loads of sloppy goals. So... Right, come on, let's finish with 3 wins, boys. That's a good ball. Ooh. Another option is to move the central midfielder on defend to deep line playmaker, and then put Profita as a central midfielder on attack because he does love it. We're fucking 1-0 down. We've started like absolute knobbers. These are fucking like 18th or something. We're playing like dickheads. Might as well spice it up a bit. See what it does on such a midfielder attack. Right, one. Majic. We just need to cross in at back post, don't we? We should maybe take off working to box and all. So shit when your fullback don't tuck in. Ee. Getting battered here, boys. Fucking absolutely battered. We're definitely not as good as what we thought we were. We haven't had a shot. We haven't had a shot. We've gone from scoring 11 goals in 2 games, and then we play the shittest team out of the lot of them, and after nearly 40 minutes we haven't had a shot on goal. Right, I'm taking Hannibal off because he's shite in that AP role. Let's get Deli on. Not the way to end, no. No, we thought we turned a corner. Look, where it is what it is. We definitely need to improve in the quality. Quality. Like, we've got now off the bench. Deli Ali is not a La Liga player in Season 5. That's for sure. They've absolutely done us here. Just give him ball back. Just so easy to play through. Might just have to pull that defender back. We don't get much from the winger. Because we got Sula on that right-hand side anyways, the winger. We might as well keep the right back further back. We've scored. Sula's scored. Oh, offside? I think we're good. He's already run to halfway line, so I think we're good. Yes! It's a great pass, that, from Sanchez. Go on. Still half an hour left, boys. We're going to concede straight away, aren't we? No. What's the match stats looking like? Yeah, we're shit. We've not played well. No possession as well. The possession stuff's annoying me, boys, because this is not what I want my Malaga team to play, but I just can't just match it up with, like, we either have so much of the ball and don't do anything with it, or we're more deadly going forward, but we concede more going the other way, and then we don't get the possession numbers. The transfer window has to be so good in the summer. Save. What a shit way to finish it, boys. We're in a little bit of a crossroads at the moment with what we need to do with this side. I need to get it sorted for the summer. We've got 15 games left and need to get it sorted. Right, before we go, I'm going to very quickly show you that tactic. Well, I'm not going to show you tactic, I'll show you the league table. I did it with York City as well. York City predicted to finish 7th. There you go. Played 46, won 28, drawn 11, lost 7, scored 138. Letting 92, so that's an average of conceding 92 a game. 46 goal difference, 95 points. Yeah, 92 goals conceded. Which was the 3rd highest in the division. There you go. He's a baller in a game. Kevin Castro, 26 goals, 17 assists from me. I think he played as a shadow striker, you know. Could do a 4-2. Oh, you've seen it there. I've just shown you it. There you go. Quick, get off the screen. We could do a 4-2-3-1 for Malaga, you know. A 4-2-3-1. But a narrow 4-2-3-1. 2 sitters, 2 aggressive wing-backs, 3 players in behind the striker, trying to Treq Icon. And an AP, Treq Icon, 2 shadow strikers. Would that work? Let me very quickly show you one here. So something like... So like complete wing backs here. Probably get a half back alongside like a deeper playmaker, like a register. A shadow. An AP. Behind a Treq. Something like that. Get them bombing up there. Get him floating. Strikers going into these half spaces. Would that work? We don't know. Right, thanks for stopping in. Thanks for everyone coming across. Decent numbers tonight. So the streams will continue Saturday nights. We'll carry on with the YouTube, the Twitch malarkey while I'm doing both. I've enjoyed having both people on. It's worked all right. So I appreciate it. Take care, guys. Have a good weekend. There's a Man United video out tomorrow night as well. So go and check that out. Cheers, guys.